Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing One Piece episodes 284 and 285. If you didn't notice, we went ahead from what you guys told me. We skipped the fillers. But if there is anything in the fillers that I missed, like if there's something that was important for any reason, feel free to let me know in the comments. I don't mind that at all. But we're going straight into here. We already know what happened last time with one of the best episodes of the series, in my opinion. I mean, really the consecutive like 3 or 4 episodes in a row. It's definitely in my at least top 5. I would say I'm gonna have to really like look over all these episodes and see what is my favorites, but it's definitely up there. The Robin Past was just amazing and very emotional. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see the uncut reactions or early releases. Definitely check that out, and let's go ahead and start. After that emotional moment, now how is everyone else gonna react? Everything is working out for everybody all at once. He's not scared at all. He's been screaming for 5 episodes off screen. That's what it is. Isn't that when people say they can never be defeated, that means they can be defeated? That's the worst thing you can say. There's no way you can beat me. Boom, to the face. How this 3-headed thing is still hanging around, I don't know. Yeah, just disconnect him. Like, disconnect all of them from each other somehow. Oh, yeah, they literally did. Wait, that doesn't... Oh my god. It's like the 3 kids trying to go into a movie theater in a trench coat. Is that what the... Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. The fuck? Oh man. You would hope things would go right, but you know, all the moving parts have to play perfectly. I think he's the only one that would actually want to escape or be scared. Everybody else is ready to fight. He thinks he has everything. A literal power trip. You kind of forgot to lock him up or keep him restricted at all. Holy shit, it is just on a bunch of pieces of paper. Couldn't you technically just burn them or rip them, or because these guys don't have a copy machine. It was really the only place to hide them. Actually, the perfect hiding spot. Would you really want to dig in there? And that's what happens when you get to know somebody. You can kind of realize if they're good or bad and what their intentions are. I mean, yeah, even he was being told that. Why would you think he would actually hand it to you? Oh, because they have that. Regardless of what you keep trying to take her, they'll keep trying to take her back. Rip them, but he feels like he has no choice, right? Yup, burn them! Aha! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You would think it's because it's something that you were able to write up in and have the way to create, it would be the worst thing to do to destroy something like that. But in this case, I really do, just like him, I really do think Tom would do the same thing. You're put in a situation where it's going to be used badly regardless. There's nothing else you can do but burn it. And if there really is no other copies, then you're set free. Now, I don't know what the consequences of this is going to be, though, with how mad all of them are going to be. Holy crap. I love that Franky realized all this, though. Yup. Nani? That face right there. That's a nice memeable face. All for nothing. Oh, them too. What they were trying to get that entire time just burnt in front of them. It's like he got kicked in the balls 5 times. So Franky bet on the Straw Hats. That's a good bet. Obviously, he has people helping on the other side too, so it was the most obvious decision for him. It's just hard. And he's got to be proud of them too. But they're your idiots. They're the best kind of idiots. I'm not crying, you're crying. Meanwhile, they're just doing their... You were doing your cool pose. Oh yeah, faster that happens, the faster they can get to Robin. Maybe some of them want to get beat up by Nami, though. Sanji does. What are you gonna do other than send all of CP9 after them? Oh wait, he's actually... What the fuck? He's gotta have something in his body that can help him, maybe, I don't know, a rocket? Though if Franky falls, since he's cyborg and full of parts, you would think you could just put him back together, right? I mean, he's not a robot. A cyborg's a bit different, but I would still think you would be able to, even if he took a hard fall. Finally, there's your judgment. Get hit by a train. That's... I mean, we know Luffy's strong, but that's pretty badass. He's grabbing everybody to fall, you know, and hopefully not get hurt. So everybody's gonna perfectly land on the on the Rocket Man, but he's gonna take the brunt of the damage if they ram into the building, right? I guess that helped her make the decision to help them as well. Luffy is just really likable and very easy to get along with for the most part. People want to help him or follow him. Yeah, I'm telling you that for a backup train that they weren't using in their main line of work, that thing can take some beatings, some hits, and has really came in clutch through this whole time. Like, the Rocket Man is probably the MVP compared to like everything that's been going on. Everyone's been helping, but the train just doesn't get enough enough of the good stuff, the reasoning why they're able to get there. But I like that. I mean, it was pretty obvious Franky would side with them, but I didn't expect him to pull it out and just burn it or get rid of it that way. Because now, but it is a really big confidence booster for them, and for CP9, it's a punch to the nuts, gut, whatever you want to say, because they have been trying for this for 5 years. It's a that was like a long-term goal, and they finally achieved it, and it just burnt up in a matter of seconds. I didn't really think about the actual impact of that on their. That's just gonna make them. First of all, it's gonna make them really angry, but also they're just. I think they're gonna go all out. Like they're gonna really want blood now, because though, could they think that Franky would know it by heart? Like, would they still want to go after him? Because maybe he would still know. Like maybe he would able to like memorize the blueprints or something. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, they're just slowly falling together. It's like they're trying to do close-up facial expressions on everybody. His are the best though. It makes me happy to see him in Payne. So she can't, yeah, because of that she can't use her abilities. The elephant is the sword. How does a sword eat a fruit? How does a sword eat a fruit? I don't get that. Do you smother the fruit on the sword? One Piece logic. Why do I keep questioning it? They did their parts. Now you got giants that are helping you as well. Well, Rocket Man might be a little done now. You really thought something was gonna phase them? The ones that always have smiles on their faces? Oh, Jesus. How do they all get a nosebleed at the same spot in the same angle? Probably not. That's what it seems like it's been for 20, 30, 40 episodes. Let's get to Robin. So they're placing... Are they placing members of CP9 in different areas? Funny, yeah, that's a good word for him. How polite. This is weirdly a very polite conversation. He to her. Yeah. Why would you show it though? So there's no way to take those off without a key? There's got to be some type of weakness to it, you would think. But I guess that's what they're trying to do, to be a distraction here. So they're trying to mind fuck them. Okay. Okay, now that's, yeah, I get it now. Why is Franky dancing with him? So they have to go after all of them. That means it makes sense to split up and fight these guys individually. Meaning that key could possibly be it, even though he said that it possibly couldn't. They gotta really strategize with this. Obviously, the best strategy would be to split up. Or maybe go in pairs of twos, possibly. Okay, so it is gonna be 1v1s. They've never had... I mean, they've been on a very time crunch since they've been trying to get Robin this whole time. So that shouldn't be new. The strategy for this is very simple. You got 5 keys. You don't know who has the key. Obviously split up. Now, they have to be confident that they can all win these 1v1s, but I mean, they've been with each other for so long. I think really, that's going to be your only shot. You're going to have to do it that way. I was wondering why he was like shoving the key in their face right away. Now it makes sense that it could be the wrong one, and you're just kind of playing a guessing game. Something I've noticed is the recaps and stuff are longer, and then they're redoing sentences in between things. I think I would have a giant headache walking with them, or I would think I'd be like, what did I smoke? What the hell are these things? Oh, okay. An understandable death right there. Death by bats. Why do I feel like they could be a challenge against him? Like, his fight is against the rabbits and loses. Oh my god, please give me that. The rabbit or the girl? Haven't we learned this lesson on Luffy getting lost and not being... This is actually the worst place for him. You're gonna use all your energy to screaming and going upstairs. I feel like the voice actor for Luffy must have killed their voice many times. And they're the ones that get the closest. What the hell luck is this? A secret door. That's never good. So he always has to have fuel or he's screwed. I guess that's a weakness. Or at least being not screwed, but he won't be able to use like his techniques or something. What is this, a date? Gotta get the cool shades on. Of course. Why does Nami fight the freaks? Like, what the hell? Arguably the weirdest person in CP9, and that's saying something. I guess that's one way of looking for somebody. Walking nicely down the down the hallway. It's like part of him is hoping he finds nobody. What the fuck? He's got the model. He's got the model. Look. What the fuck? The model pose. That's how the man sleeps. Okay, he's gotta be baiting him. Of course Sanji gets the only girl. Of course. I mean, I feel like 10% of Sanji is happy about this. At least. Oh no. Oh no. Clear. When I think he's ran out of simp faces he can make, he makes another one. Okay, now it's perfectly lined up. I love that Sanji got the only girl in CP9. That is the funniest thing, but it's just so perfect. But also them splitting up made a lot of sense. Now they're gonna have to, I mean, they're really gonna have to kind of play to their strengths. But we've seen them. The cool thing is how far we're in the show. We're over 250 episodes in, right? So I feel like I know these characters pretty well. We've seen them fight. We've seen how they can kind of get past fights or experiences that you would think otherwise that they could get past. So I have extreme confidence, even in Usopp and Nami, that are not like full-on fighters, like, not that they can't fight, but it's more of like when they're 1v1, especially Usopp, who's better long distance and like he's better at like jumping people and stuff like that. I feel like even them can do well in these fights. It's just CP9 has been the thing is, like, CP9 has been kind of touted as these insanely strong, you know, people in the world government. We saw it firsthand, but we haven't. The thing is, these other 3 members that didn't get sent, it makes me think they're weaker, and the way they act, I think they're definitely weaker than the other 3, but they still are part of CP9, so it's still going to be decently challenging. Luffy, though, we have not learned of not putting Luffy in areas where he's just gonna get lost. Same with Zoro. When you're putting yourself in a spot where there's a million doors and a million staircases, it's the worst spot for him. You should have sent somebody with him, but I guess you couldn't really do that when you had to make sure you had enough people to 1v1 everybody in CP9, because you got to have, they're on a time limit like they have been for so long now. Kind of sucks that after all that emotional those emotional moments we got in 277 and 278, Robin is still, even though we got all that out and we had that big moment, she's still locked. I mean, she's still not able to do anything, unfortunately. So that was probably the only cruddy part, because you were expecting like part of me was expecting them to go into a big group fight. That's what I thought it was going to happen, actually. At the end of that there, I was like, oh, is this going to turn into just like a humongous like 6v6? Because we've had some like team ups, and we've seen some like team up fights, but have we really seen them all fight together? Not that I can think of in a big humongous fight. We saw when they were on Sky Island, like when they were up in the the Sky Island or whatever, they fought a little bit together, if I remember right, but not like as one. I just wanted to see like a 6v6. I don't know if they'll do that, but I thought it would be interesting. But instead they went the 1v1 route, which is fine, because now I guess the benefits of that is seeing them, seeing how they developed since their last fight, and we get kind of those moments with all the characters. And that's something I've always kind of said that I really liked about One Piece, is that it's not just Luffy, it's everybody in the Straw Hats. We get focuses on them, and by giving them fights like this, you actually get some time to like them individually even more. I don't know, I've always thoroughly enjoyed that. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see these uncut reactions or early releases, along with all my social medias down below. Definitely check those out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.